Here's our 2016 Chevy Malibu. I believe this is an LT model, salvage title. You can see here, has the 2.5 liter 4-cylinder engine. There's absolutely nothing touched underneath the hood of this car. Not one thing, not one nut, not one bolt. It's all still original. The only damage to this car actually was just to these two doors, and that is it. There was no damage, hood, fender, any of that. The roof, the quarter panel, none of the suspension, just the two doors, and that is it. Of course, this car's only got 3,000 miles on it, which you probably already know, so the tires are in perfect condition. Obviously, the whole front end of this car was not touched in any way, shape, or form. All the gaps and whatnot's all still original and perfect. Now it didn't, the damage here, to be real honest with you, 90% of the damage was just to this door. This door could have been repaired. There was just a little bit of a tear and kink in it right about in this area. So the problem is by the time you end up repairing it, we ended up having a door in color. Ended up just kind of being a wash to us. So we just replaced the door. It just ended up being a little bit easier. That way it's perfect. That way there's no issues, you know, back here or anything like that. So that's the only reason why that door was replaced. This door was totally shot. There was no damage here to the pillars on the inside. All the way around. Absolutely none. Of course, as you can see here, the door opens and shuts just fine. I'll even give you a shot up underneath the car here. Roll up our window for you so you don't hear any outside noise whatsoever. You can see we do have two keys for this car. I'll go ahead, I'll do a fresh start just so you can see what shows up on the dash, and I'm going to keep my hand here so you know I'm not clearing anything on you. You can see there's absolutely no idiot lights on whatsoever. There's currently 3,369 miles on this car. Looks like we do have an owner's manual still in the original packaging there. Now this car here, because of this side damage, we did actually have the curtain airbags get deployed, but the dash and the wheel bags did not. Because the curtain airbags deployed, you can see there's just a little bit of a tear in the headliner there and a little bit back here. Now, the problem is these headliners new are about, I don't know, about $600 to $800, and generally people don't want to pay an extra $600 to $800 just to fix a little tear in the headliner that you never see. You know, from the driver's perspective, you only see about this much of it. You know, of course, somebody in the back seat would probably see that, but never anywhere else. And actually, to be correct, I believe in the beginning of the video I said this was a salvage title car. I'm pretty sure, actually, now that I think about it, this is a clean title. What ended up happening to this car, to my understanding, is this was actually a rental car. I believe it came from Enterprise. People or rental car companies, they never fix their own cars. You know, they get them at such cheap discounts from GM, Ford, or wherever they get them. They just don't take the hassle and deal with the hassle of getting them fixed. They just basically take them to auction, sell them, get rid of them, and get a new one, regardless of the damage. And because of that, you know, insurance companies, or I'm sorry, rental car companies, they're all self-insured. So they insure themselves. Car stays a clean title. They don't surrender it to a salvage. Everything in the car works 100%. There's absolutely no issues with the car whatsoever. Just get in and go. Looks like we got a squirrel in the road here. Set to 64 mile an hour, and we're on a straight stretch of road, letting go of the steering wheel, and you can see that we're still going actually straight down the center of the road. Another stretch, still not touching, straight down the center. Again, as I was saying, everything in the car itself works. Of course, our heat,
Billing at 224 St. Andrews Drive are on the wheel.
the radio, the AC works just fine. Does have Bluetooth hands-free. Brakes here. You can see there's no shudder in the steering wheel whatsoever. I'm going a little too fast there. Well, it's going to conclude our test drive here for the day. If you have any questions, as always, feel free to email us. Thank you very much and have a good day.